to some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna beg for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Mama's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Crime's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. God's gonna pay me.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. At their own 33-yard line. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. 55 yards on the game.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy, ready.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
And that's That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. That's to the rookie, the 5th rounder, Torrey Horton. He's close to a 1st down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Back to 60.
At their 38-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Tommy Malott, touchdown Seahawks. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Ready?
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. Up the sideline, past the 30. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19. Go.
Milrow gonna look to run it himself. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready?
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. 17 yards on that play. First down, Seattle.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Get up. Back row 80. Ready?
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have an equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
Seahawks, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
60 average, 60 back, 70 left, 18, pioneer.
To throw again is Milrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Tommy Malott, touchdown Seattle. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, Shaq, go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So it's third down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
Daniel's going to keep this himself, and he'll give it up on the pitch. Oh, a loose football. football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Mustang 19. Tag. Cougar 19.
On first down, it's Milroe. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Steady.
Throwing is Milroe. Escaping to his left. He'll run again. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready. Like 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for
The
Seattle.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Janet. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the double.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Washington.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready?
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one complete to Bourne. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 9.
Go! Ready, ready.
He'll get this out wide. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Yeah.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On the give, Husky Merritt. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On 1st down, Husky Merritt has it, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That is pulled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Perry, Flurry, touchdown Commanders. Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit.
Commanders 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now Milroe on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Milroe. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 was that one. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Open man, that's Malott. And they get this one across midfield. to the 47-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They run with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 42 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready? Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On first down, Daniel on the run to the right. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. The middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And they'll be set up now. up past the 40 with that one. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Okay, ready?
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready?
Now it's Milrow. Left side and is caught by Horton. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Milrow going to throw it again. Forced to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Cut my team. Cut my.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line.
Three. Let's go now.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Again, working deep downfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting, Mike. So typically when teams come out with 5 wide, you're thinking, okay, there's no back in the backfield. This ball's either quarterback run or this ball's going to come out fast because you only have 5 offensive linemen to protect. In this case, they do a great job protecting, allowing the quarterback to take a shot downfield. Falls incomplete, but that's a good sign for down the road.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Formation for Washington.
To return, it's Shaheed. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Airing one out for Bourne. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set!
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time.
Okay, break!
Milrow gonna look to run it himself. And he's not gonna get away. They're gonna bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field. And the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside. And they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. Get this complete to Horton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 27.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Here we go, Scott.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Here we go, Scott.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Milrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 14. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Third, Bronco 80. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll run, and this is Jeremy McNichols. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready up. 60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now pass deep from the 40. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Room to run at the 35. And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further.
Commanders 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Come on, Warriors, 70. Ready,
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
There's Hurts. He's got it right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll go with Bill. That's Krusty Merritt. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready?
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he pitches it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Ja'Cory Merrick. Touchdown, Washington. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll throw on first down with Milrose. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Milrose. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun run now with Walker. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It is 3rd and 10.
Ready? Viking 18.
Milrose. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And not much there. This defense held to no gain. Right back to Krosky Merritt. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 71 yards.
First down.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Ready.
To throw is Daniel. He's got his big tight end. John Spinks. Touchdown, Commander. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
With down 3 scores and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's Walker. Whoa! A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run play, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Come on.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Get up.
They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
70 Timberwolves.
On third down, Milrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Up, ready.
And all right, here's Krusty Merritt. And he'll get only about 3 before being written out of bounds.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
3rd and 7. Looking out of the gun, it's Daniels. Going up top. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwaris. And the Seahawks are going to take possession.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. Second and 5.
second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run with Charbonnet. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Now a run with Charbonnet. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Money up to a whole nother level. From no better.
Come on.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 10-yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.